Before we get into this episode of the podcast, I'd just like to say we did record 2 episodes in one day, but we decided to splice them both together to make one large episode for the first annual GNT's podcast. Thank you and enjoy.
Hello, everybody. Jeffrey is eating chicken.
Thank you, Jeffrey. He's eating chicken. So, we need to figure out who everyone is, I guess. Jeffrey, say hello.
Hello.
Nicholas, say hello.
What's up?
That wasn't. Cameron, say hello.
Hello.
Jonathan, say hello.
Shalom.
And
I don't think that was
I'm
what's
Lucas.
up either. Okay.
And today is the first official episode of our podcast, Gents and Tens.
Woo. Yeah.
Woo.
Now available on Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere else you
We got that on iTunes now?
We got
Yep,
that
we got it on
iTunes.
iTunes.
Just got on
today.
iTunes like 20 minutes ago.
Sir. We also
Bruh.
got Instagram. We
Thank
got
you to everyone who
Twitter.
watched the first
Instagram.
0.5
Thank you,
episode.
everybody.
And
Yeah,
subscribed.
first
Thank you for
200
subscribers.
Yo,
so
in the
far.
first,
48 hours.
48 hours.
You guys are
Yeah,
the
48
best.
hours.
Took us 2 days. We had 200 subscribers.
No, it was more like 24 hours.
Yeah,
the next
it
day
was
we had
24.
200.
24
Yeah.
hours.
And like, just think about us starting a
600
channel and
views.
posting a video.
Yeah, we were
It-
trying to
yeah,
have
we
fun
just
with
hit- we
it.
just
It
hit
usually
600.
goes to like at least like 20 views. And you
Right,
get,
and then we
like,
got
2
like 500
subs,
views
like,
on it.
we-
600
yeah.
now.
Insane.
Like,
Thank
3
you.
days later.
Thank you,
you
guys.
guys.
Thank you all.
And we only
Thank
have
you all for
one
supporting us.
dislike.
We're
And
just
like
a couple.
100
We're just a
likes.
couple of boys with a passion for podcasts.
Passion
Yes.
fruit.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's everybody feeling today?
Feeling pretty good.
That's just Cameron. Cameron's chilling.
Okay, John, how you feeling?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty
Pretty
good.
good. Nick, how you feeling?
Quite hungry. I haven't eaten anything today.
I was
Jeffrey's
gonna buy.
chicken just
I was
smells
gonna buy
so
milk from the
fucking
store,
good.
but
Milk.
it was
Out
$8.
of fucking.
That is pretty expensive.
$8
Out of
for a
my-
We
bag.
never expect to see you come back then if you want to go buy milk from the store.
You're right. I would have just walked miles.
So Jeff, how you feeling?
I was really hungry, but
Man,
this
Jeff,
chicken's pretty
but
satisfying.
Jeff's got chicken, so it's okay. And I'm feeling all right. You know, we already asked Cameron how he's feeling. He's feeling all right. Too.
Yeah,
so
I
guys,
don't know what you said. All right.
You know what I'm,
okay,
you know what I'm thinking about right now?
gentlemen,
What do you think?
hey, I wanted to introduce a topic.
Yeah,
No, no, no.
introduce a topic.
All right. First
Potpourri.
week. God damn it. All right. So, this week, us here in Canada started our second semester. What do you guys think about your classes?
My classes are
That's a
actually
good
pretty
topic.
good. You know, I have. I'm not gonna name her the actual teacher, but real nice teacher. For like some I don't know.
Fat ass.
Number 1, big booty bitches.
Number one. No, but
Big
No,
booty
so-
bitches
so far
teacher
what we did in the
edition.
class- the only thing we did in that class, we painted rocks like
What
right
the
away. Like, right away.
It was a geology class.
Today we are
Yeah.
going to be painting rock.
No, it's I don't know. It's like you can paint rocks with all the people in this classroom because the bond in our classroom is as strong as a rock. So if you take
Holy
this
shit,
rock,
I've ever fucking heard.
paint the rock, and then
Lucas is taking them workplace classes.
yes,
I have
you know this.
I have military co-op coming up,
What's that first and
Like,
second
yes,
period?
sir.
like a week and a half,
Wow.
That's pretty
and
rad.
we're making money from that too. So that's been pretty sick.
Like
How's
14
school going
already
for you,
an
Cam?
hour.
My classes are pretty fucking good, but they swapped the careers thing. Before it used to just be like telling you about jobs you could get, how to build a resume and all that. They swapped it to like a whole mental health class and all
That's
that
horrible.
shit. It's so,
I remember
so
careers for me
fucking
was so
boring.
easy.
Like suicidal awareness class.
Yeah, it's literally the most boring fucking class I've taken yet,
God.
but otherwise
Well,
my
who'd you have
classes are
careers?
good.
Grade 10.
And last
Careers I
You had
had
Miss
last
Stang.
but not least,
Stang.
I was in Lou's class.
last but not least, what about John?
Jonathan, how about your classes? John has the good
No.
Doc C again.
He doesn't like his classes.
How's Doc C doing?
Oh, no, it's no.
No?
No.
Well, I got another
No.
question for you guys.
Alright.
I know a lot of you aren't too sure yet, and I know Cameron's a little younger, but what are your plans once we're done school?
Go to college.
Yeah,
For what?
probably college.
Tool
College
and
for
die,
firefight,
or,
fire
machining,
safety,
something like
That's what
that.
I'm doing.
and
college for fire safety
I'm gonna
and
be
all
using
that.
the military to do my loan.
To volunteer for
And
40
work.
To volunteer for 40 years and never get paid a dime to save people from fires.
No, I'm gonna only be there for like 5 years to pay it off.
Yeah, volunteer firefighter.
The pay is the praise they get.
They never
They
get
pay a
paid.
shit ton.
Firefighters like
Yes, they do.
get paid good, but there's more a majority of the fire stations are all volunteers.
That's why.
I don't know, but I guess
Not, like,
people
super
are nice.
important.
What do you mean?
Firefighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carter's house.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa.
All right, well,
All right.
it's been a big week.
Mm-hmm.
New classes, new life.
Yeah.
Chilling like a villain.
My birthday.
Cameron had his birthday on Friday.
Cameron had his birthday.
Happy,
It's currently
happy early
Saturday.
birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Cameron.
No, late birthday. I said early. Happy late birthday.
360.
Even though I said happy birthday, literally the hour it hit.
Happy belated birthday, Cameron. I'm
I got to.
364
I was on
days
Xbox
early.
with Cameron when it was his birthday.
I went to bed
We're in
early that
Minecraft.
night.
I Snapchatted him.
Yeah. I mean, I
Actually,
I stayed
I
on
was
Xbox
like
with
I
the
was
ones
playing
that
some
got-
Modern
I was
Warfare.
the first one to snap him happy birthday.
Yeah, Lou was the first to say it though.
Yeah, I was on Xbox party with him.
I was gonna stay too. I went to bed early that night.
Well, yeah. Happy birthday.
Sleep is for the weak. Who sleeps?
And
You sound like an
So?
angsty teen, John.
It's not a phase, Nick.
it is a phase, John.
Angsty teen.
Angsty teen.
For starters. Oh wait. No, it's good. I thought it was a little too
Well,
quiet.
XD Teen's gone wild.
Angsty teen's going wild. So what's up with everybody?
I'm thinking we should listen to Jeffrey eat some chicken.
I don't want it.
No.
I'll eat
I
that
don't
chicken.
want it.
I'll eat
No,
the
no,
chicken
that's not what
for
I
you.
said.
No, you said you don't want the chicken.
I don't wanna.
You
All
said,
right, guys.
I
Eat in
don't
front of the
want-
camera.
I gotta talk.
Wow, this guy's
Jonathan has a
scared of
topic and
the
it better not be
eating in front of the
potpourri.
camera, dude. What
What's
the
your
hell?
favorite scent on Potpourri?
My mom has this like spruce one. It's pretty good.
No, it's all about the Oak Woods Potpourri.
But like, I've never had potpourri before. I guess I had like a cinnamon one.
I have them in all my bathrooms. They've been there for like 10 years, but you know it's good.
Oh, grease.
Potpourri.
Oh,
I
grease.
like
Oh, grease.
watermelon slice potpourri.
There's no what?
Make sure
Watermelon potpourri.
my favorite
Watermelon's
smell is
a
baby
permanent
wipes potpourri. Smells like baby wipes, bro.
You guys ever did those bean boozles? That's what Baby Wipes makes me think of that. The bean boozle. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember. I was
Oh,
All right,
the
yo,
wheel.
we're doing Bean Boozled on here one day.
Bro.
We have to. We have to do.
We
We
have
so much
to.
stuff.
Okay.
We
We
played
have
Russian
to.
roulette on here
So
one day.
before, I fucking threw up in the mall trash can.
I
was
was
so
Let's play
mad.
Russian roulette on
I
the
got
podcast.
I got a Harry Potter one and
Harry Potter jelly beans.
Harry
Got
Potter
it,
jelly
Frank.
beans.
Or they're like shaped like Ronald Weasley. Jelly beans shaped like Ronald Weasley. Oh, Harry.
It was like the bad. No, the beans were like the Harry Potter themed.
Mighty Beans is where it's at. Remember those?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, like the
Magnets,
magnetic
you, like, go
beans.
downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Never. It's not just like a.
I slipped them out my sister. Fucking Mighty
That's just a
Beans.
slip.
That's me talking.
What the fuck?
Sans. Undertale.
Oh.
Autism tail, dude. Yeah, that's a dab, dude. What the
Wow.
What am I filled with
2020,
dude.
Undertale fans?
It's
What the
2020, dude. Get out of here. Oh, is that me?
What the
Oh.
This guy's laughing because the sound, like the audio going up and down, looks like a penis.
Sure does.
It did.
It does.
What's up?
Let's
What's up?
Is that
not
the
get on the
frequency?
topic of what I was gonna say.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Penises.
Okay.
All right, no. That's you could talk about that with your girlfriend.
What about dicks?
All right, that's sick, bro. That's
Oh,
sick.
okay, let's talk about what's your guys' favorite dog?
My favorite dog.
Oh fuck.
Husky, bro.
There's like a dog where it's like they don't shed, they don't bark, but they howl all the time, and they're like hypoallergenic, but they look super fucking skinny, and I want one.
I
I don't know
fucking
what
love
they're called.
huskies.
Huskies are great.
I think I'd have a badger if I were to choose. You guys gotta
What's
speak
your
a little,
favorite breed?
little louder. Yeah, I'd probably have
Boys.
a badger.
A badger?
A honey badger, yeah.
What if I
Honey Badger,
opened up the
I'd have a
realm
Rankin.
to adventure mode
What is that?
after, right, to public people?
Wait, what did you say?
Like, what? I could open up the realm to like 100 people, right? No, listen.
No, bad idea.
I make it so that visitors are, like, they can just like kind
Are
of
we not
look.
just
They can't
talking
build.
about dog
Yeah,
breeds?
how do we go from
Whatever,
dogs?
How do we go
Minecraft
from
is still
dogs
good.
to Minecraft?
Well, because I just found a dog in the Minecraft.
Yeah,
Fucking
well, what's your favorite dog then, Nick? Let's continue on.
my favorite dog. I've always liked pugs, but like a lot of people don't like pugs. I like
You're
pugs,
a Rottweiler, man?
But-
pugs and Rottweilers, and I have a Rottweiler.
I like pugs.
You like pugs?
And,
Yeah. Pugs
Like
pugs
a
are
French
sick.
bulldog.
They're like little mini Rottweilers almost.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I like Rottweilers.
Pitbull.
I'm gonna teach
I
you how
like
to
the
speak
Doge
Spanish.
dogs.
Doge dog.
Yeah.
You look like a
What do you
Doge
like,
dog
Doge?
drunk.
I like huskies and chickens.
I'm feeling husky tonight, boys.
John, you want to eat your gummy? The fruit snack?
Nah.
It's what's it called? Flintstones.
Welch's.
vitamins.
I have to take
Welch's.
Flintstones gummies every 1 hour. So my iron up.
He's got iron deficiency.
I
John
used
can't
to take,
stand
I
up.
used to
Yo.
take those just because they taste.
Speaking of gummies, Welch's are selling for $2 at Benny's right now. $2 a
That's
pack.
it?
Big ones, bro.
I don't like Welch's. Though.
Bro, big
Welch's
packs
are
of
good.
Welch's for
Welch's are
$2.
Good, but I just don't like. I don't know what it is.
They're
I'd rather have a
good,
Welch
bro. It's
than
like
a fucking
fruit.
Flintstone gummy.
It's like Gushers without like the Gushers in it. The Gusher part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, what's that?
Yeah.
I eat the Gushers for the Gusher flavor, and the Gusher explosion.
The gush.
The gush. Thank you. Speaking of something that gushes, what's that Nickelodeon slime called?
Nickelodeon slime.
No, because they call it something, but I don't think they call it phlegm.
Nickeslimian. Phlegm?
Phlegm, they call it
Green.
phlegm.
It's like phlegm.
Oh,
No, they call it Nickeslime.
No, Nick slime.
Nickeslimian.
No.
They call it splooge.
Chris, look that up.
Look at that up. You think it's splooge?
I don't think it's splooge.
You think
but,
it's splooge, Lou?
No.
Yo, let's look it up if it's
No,
splooge on the internet.
Nickelodeon.
This guy's moving around the tent like it's a fucking hurricane.
What are you doing?
Zipping it up so it gets warm in here.
Name.
Hurricane Potpourri about to hit Canada. Guys
Yeah.
know that? You
It's
guys
called
know that?
crazy slime.
The crazy slime, dude.
Where am I? Crazy slime.
Dude,
Oh,
that's,
it's Cray
that's
hyphen
fucking
Z.
sick.
It's
That's
crazy.
fucking sick.
It's crazy.
It's the Nickelodeon slime.
This is so crazy.
I don't have. That's all I can get. It's so crazy. So.
Nickelodeon.
what's
What was your favorite Nickelodeon show?
My favorite.
Fanboy and Chum
show
Chum.
Oh hell.
You gotta be fucking
Was
with me.
Adventures of Gumball on Nickelodeon?
No, that was
That was
Adult
Cartoon
Network.
talent. No, yeah.
I'll be
I
honest.
was gonna say that was Adult Swim.
SpongeBob was lit.
I didn't watch
I
a lot
might
of
be a normie,
Nickelodeon.
but SpongeBob was
I
the
watched a lot of
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Jimmy Neutron.
cartoon.
Jimmy Neutron
Johnny
was good.
Test,
I
I
actually
like.
didn't like
John
Jimmy
fucking
Neutron
hates
that
Johnny Test, and I think
I
it's
don't
only
like
because
that
his
show.
name's John, and he's like,
Go,
this is
Bray.
definitely not
Crazy,
me.
Gravy Evil Lab Twins. Come on, Bray.
Oh.
Boy's best
Jimmy
friend is
Two
a talking
Shoes.
dog.
Oh, that
Jimmy
was
Two Shoes
good.
was good.
You guys know that the show called Tough Puppy? It's like
Yeah.
Tough.
That's
Puppy.
old.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
I see
old.
that.
Puppy.
What was that? Is that on YTV?
Danny Phantom.
Yeah, that was YTV, I'm pretty sure.
Danny Phantom was good too.
You guys know Carlos from YTV?
He's
Yeah.
still there, isn't he?
No, he's a news anchor now.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Good
Dude.
on Carlos, man.
Yeah, what was your favorite Cartoon Network show?
Ooh.
Mine is probably regular show.
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, John knows what's up with Adventure Time, dude.
Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time.
Oh, I'm not amazing. If
I had
Gumball
every
Gumball's
single
in there,
disc.
then
I had
definitely
every single disc of Adventure Time.
Yeah, I watched up to like season 6 and then it got weird, so like I stopped.
Adventure Time?
Yeah, like when I was little.
Come on, grab your friends.
Yeah, that's what got weird.
Let's go to a very distant land.
Take the dog.
Copyright.
No,
That's copyrighted.
it's,
It's okay, we looked it
parody.
up. We're, yeah.
It's a parody
We're not the
song.
singers, so we're
Yeah.
okay.
Nothing.
Oh my god, that's an Easter egg for people that actually watch.
We'll
the-
do it all
the
in one
0.5.
bite.
I'm gonna do it all in one bite. I don't even know what that's from. Just as do you know what that's from.
I'm doing fine.
What was that one thing you said? We brought up Pocahontas.
Pinocchio.
What
or
is
something.
it? Pocahontas, what do I call it?
No, it was
No.
Pasquanchi.
Yeah, Pasquanchi. What the fuck?
Who names
Dude,
a
I
kid
listened.
fucking
I didn't even
Pasquanchio?
realize you said that. I listened back. You're just like Pisquanchio. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like Pinocchio.
Who names their kid?
Mulan. No, it was
No,
like
it was Pinocchio.
no,
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Yeah. Names a kid Pocahontas.
I don't know, some
No,
native
no one.
settlers. Or people nowadays. I don't know. I'm
Like, I
not.
much prefer Pasquanchio.
Pasquanchio.
How long has this been? It's been 14 minutes
minutes,
long.
We're getting
We
there.
have-
Dude,
we have
that felt like 2
we
minutes.
have to hold a
honestly.
solid topic, boys. Come on.
There's nothing that I
The
know about that you guys don't
It needs
talk
to. It needs to
about.
be debatable.
Favorite season and why?
Favorite season of what?
Favorite
Like,
season?
No,
Year.
What the fuck?
Oh,
like
Season of
What show?
What
That's
show?
why millennials have such a bad rap.
Um,
Not millennials, Gen Z, whatever the fuck we
I
are.
like the fall time because
I like summer.
Halloween is my
Yeah,
favorite
summer.
holiday.
Subscribe to Ramuski.
Okay, all right, that's
No,
enough
but-
for me.
Summer hits different. It's all
yeah,
good.
summer's good.
Yeah, but like, there's only some good summers. You know, summer 2016.
Summer '69 is pretty good too.
No, summer 16, man. That summer
was the best year.
That was the best summer.
I don't even remember summer
Music
of
was
16,
good.
dude.
Life was good.
Everything was good.
Weather
yeah.
was good. Everything
Low
was good.
rider.
Yeah.
Low.
It's a good
Ra.
His name is literally
It's a
just
boss of
Florida,
that,
like Florida.
Florida.
Oh, Florida.
What?
Charles goes to Florida.
What in the? What in the rubbish?
So, Jeff, what's your favorite season?
Fall.
Fall.
Birthday time.
Yeah, my birthday's in the summer, but like I really like Halloween more than my birthday, if anything. You know, it's just a good time to hang out with the boys. Just be like, hey, yo, what's up, boys? I love you, and we go get some candy.
What?
You weren't listening to a thing I said. You go get candy on Halloween. That's why Halloween's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best. And you're fine. Cameron,
You know,
your
Halloween's
season?
pretty good.
your favorite season?
Summer.
Summer.
You can do anything in summer.
Why is this? We actually use this as a topic. We use
have a better one?
seasons as a
You have a
topic.
better one?
The corona. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Just keep on bringing
I'm
up
sure-
Why don't we just talk about it then?
Okay. How many people have died from it so far?
I don't
400.
know.
That's been the
400
question.
people?
I've literally
guy
never
in,
searched up how many people died.
The guy
so I
in
don't
London
know.
got diagnosed with corona.
Yeah, so did a guy in Mississauga and 2 guys in Kitchener.
That's near us, boys.
No
The
way.
zombie apocalypse is happening.
It's not a zombie. They just
They
I'm
literally just
fucking
turned
with
into a
you,
bat.
bro.
No, like
No, they
only
don't.
like
Jeff,
only
where are you
elder
going?
people-
They turn into vampires and they take over the universe.
Only old people and like
No, that's not what they do.
get killed by coronavirus.
Yeah, only weak people
Well,
with the weak
yeah.
immune system.
Like Bud Light virus. So on the other
Well,
hand,
goodbye,
that,
boomers.
That like wipes you out.
See you later, boomers.
Well,
It's just called alcoholism.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See you later, boomers.
See you later,
The drunk
boomer.
driving fandom is
Oh,
dying.
God, that's funny.
RT if you're a real drunk driver.
You guys don't make any sense. man.
Where did Jeff go? Like he's just
I don't
going
know,
in and
Jeff
out of the tent.
disappeared.
He's
Fucking
taking like a
dying.
fat deuce in the middle of the
Say okay,
podcast.
say okay.
Jeff's a boost.
Yo, he left his keyboard here. What the heck?
All right, now real question. This is the question only men can answer. Okay. Favorite wing sauce?
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper's
Lemon
pretty
pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Either lemon pepper or mild for me.
I don't know. I like really spicy.
Yo, your dad made those
Like
Frank's
really
wings?
spicy ones.
Yes.
That was fucking like delicious.
Lemon pepper. Ooh.
What's the one I got when we went to Wings earlier?
We got lemon pepper. I
Earlier this
got
month.
bacon. I got
got cool- you
maple
got-
bacon ranch.
Yeah, that's what you got.
And
And
you
then
got.
guacamole or some shit.
I didn't get fucking
No, I think
guacamole.
you got
I
honey
hate guacamole.
garlic. You get honey garlic?
Maybe, but like it
Honey
was like
garlic's
spicy as
good.
hell.
Oh no,
Lemon
like you got
pepper?
Frank's Red Hot.
Oh yeah,
The
dude,
best.
that was
The
good.
Frank's
That was
Ranch.
good.
Yo, I'm craving lemon pepper chicken wings.
Lemon
right now.
pepper-
I'm just
Ooh.
craving chicken wings now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you got
Why?
any money? You can find. We can go
I got
Wings
it.
up right now. Get some lemon pepper.
No. What do you mean? Oh, looks like a little willy. Looks like a willy.
Stop saying this shit.
Yeah,
Looks like
it
a willy,
does.
bro.
I'm sorry. Okay. So.
Yo, we should quickly explain our upload schedule because like
yeah.
we never really mentioned that too thoroughly.
Because
at
we
least
didn't
first
know it at the
episode.
time. So now I feel like we're gonna be. I don't know if we decided on just recording 2 episodes in one day, and then we can post one of them,
One each week
one each week,
on Wednesday
and then
or Monday or something.
and then
I don't know.
Cameron can come back down, and then we can do the same thing again for the other 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have to fly Cameron in every time we go to
Cameron,
podcast.
Well, we're
Cameron's
also-
a ways away from home.
We're also thinking about doing some podcasts online though.
Yeah.
Right.
We were thinking about that for like the future, right?
Yeah.
And so we're probably gonna do 1 podcast a week, and 1 hour after it goes live on YouTube, it'll be available on other streaming platforms like Spotify.
I mean,
Apple
we could have a
Podcasts.
podcast. We could have like a talk thing where we play games and talk. You know.
That's in like the future. That's like
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
gotta
like-
focus on,
we
like,
gotta
That's
do
if
what we
that's
have
if things
now.
go up. Yeah. With
you
what
know,
we got now,
We're planning big for the future.
even if like
Yeah.
we get live on
That was
YouTube,
good
we
to
can even get
plan.
that join channel button. Get those.
Join channel.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, speaking of stuff like that, we do have a
yeah, I
Patreon,
was just about to say that. Yeah.
and I don't. Is it just like? I'll look at it right now. I just don't know the
Lou's
name.
pulling up the Patreon.
Lou's pulling up the Patreon. And if you really want to be a help in further
Further advancing.
advancing our podcasting skills,
Like more equipment as well.
Mhm.
And just supporting us in general.
Yeah.
You can buy a
Um,
second tent.
please follow
Jumbo tent.
Gents and Tents on Patreon. We'll figure out the tiers, hopefully.
We were thinking about
Tonight.
releasing that, like our videos early, just the audio file,
Yeah,
before it
'cause
gets posted on YouTube
if
and
you're
all
gonna
that.
be a
I think that'd be good,
Patreon
yeah.
sub, you'll get to have things like episodes before they get released.
And like other,
Yeah,
Episodes.
and other
Exclusive
episodes that don't
episodes.
get ones that don't
Exclusives.
get uploaded. So if you really want stuff like that,
You good, Jeff?
Okay. I'm so sorry. I spammed the shit out of you. I was so worried something happened to you.
He's talking
Jeffrey.
to football.
oh
He's talking
Jeff,
football. He's playing. He's
You
playing.
see-
He's playing
this
Madden.
freaked me out. I'm like, hello.
Playing
What was I
Madden.
saying?
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
So like the Patreon.
Yeah, you'll get some stuff that we record that's not getting uploaded. We'll make some emotes for the YouTuber.
I can draw them.
That's a
I can
thing.
make it for you guys. I can draw those. I made emotes for my Twitch channel way back then.
We also do have a Twitter without any followers, but it's okay.
You know, follow that. Post pictures and stuff.
I think the is @gents _ in.
Yeah, just gents _ in.
Yeah, gents _ in.
Was Jensen Tents taken or something?
I
Or?
don't know. It didn't let me
Or you're just like,
it didn't let me change
eh.
the ad.
You know what? I'm a little lazy to move 4 fingers.
It didn't
No,
let me
our
change the
Instagram
ad.
is just Gents Intense. One
Gents
solid
Intense.
word.
And then if you wanted to search us up by like our name, like you know how you have a second name on Twitter, right? It's just GNT Podcast. GNT's all in caps and then podcast. But that's not our @ That's just like our. Because when you wanna search, have somebody search it up on Google, it has to be the @ You have to put the @ Jensen Tense for it to find it.
So yeah, I don't know what to-
Find us social media.
Jeff's over there. Yeah, follow us on social media.
I think
Get
Jeffrey's
some-
going through a crisis right
Yeah,
now
get
over
some
there.
Crisis on Madden.
Exclusive things.
Possible.
Jeff's not playing that. He's on the phone. Jeff,
Jeff.
you okay, buddy? Okay, didn't say anything. So yeah.
That's funny.
I'm coming.
Oh, welcome back.
He's
Jeff.
coming.
You alright? What happened?
I was with mother.
Your mom?
Wanted to know where I was.
Welcome back, Jeffrey.
We're talking about Patreons.
Yes, we're talking
Twitters.
we put in the
Upload
Patreon and all
schedule.
this stuff.
Jeffrey, what do you think of all this, son? What do you think of this?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
It's yeah, I mean, hey, if you really want to be a support, just check it out. What's up, Nick?
Your talk thing.
You want me to?
Yo, when you ask a question and then you.
Okay, so Nick
Yeah.
handed me a poo mic that he got from like the dollar store. And he
Something
wants
we have
me to
called-
ask a question. So Nick, how were your children?
Start pick.
Yes.
I heard your wife took them away from you.
Karen took the kids.
No.
Where are these rumors coming from?
The soundboard of Nick.
Yes.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Sense is no matter.
That's on the soundboard.
That's in the sound. Oh, the microphone broke again.
Jeffrey, what are your thoughts on this?
Thoughts on what? You guys keep asking me thoughts on what?
Your thoughts on this?
What? The mic breaking? I don't care. I
On
don't
my
give a shit. It
kids.
cost $3.
Jeffrey,
On the kids.
Jeffrey,
What do you think of the
what's your thoughts
kids?
on this?
What are your thoughts on this?
What are your thoughts on this?
What thoughts on what?
Yeah.
This.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor? I'm honored to
Go on
be
to see
your
the mic,
honor.
listen.
You want to see this? The mic, this golden.
John's gonna ask the golden question. The golden mic for the golden question.
Wow.
So everyone, shh. Tell him to bring me my money.
Oh!
All right, pass the mic over. You get the speaking mic.
Wait. What
It's-
about Cameron? What's
it's
Cameron's
speaking
thoughts?
mic
we got
hour.
the speaking pillow.
Thoughts on
Passing
what?
it around.
Thoughts on Cameron taking the kids?
Cameron or Karen?
Cameron.
Karen.
She's a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Straight up.
Wow.
I don't even get to see them on custody weekend anymore.
Why not?
She won't answer the phone calls.
Karen.
I just want to see my kids again.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
No
to
further
hear
questions.
No further questions.
This. Thank you for your time. Okay, so we have how much money would you bring
A
to
lot.
a foreign island?
Yo, I got this one. I got this
Hold
one.
on, hold on.
I got this.
Hold on, what are the circumstances here?
After Jeff. Yeah,
Um,
fine.
What do you mean, how much money would I bring? Like, as much as I can.
Well,
So,
I mean,
Hold up, is it like a big island, like populated, like cities and stuff? Or?
it's a foreign island where people wear potato bags over themselves as clothing.
You probably
Okay,
can't even
so-
buy anything if people wear those.
How
You
much
can
money
buy
would
potato
you-
bags.
What what's my maximum amount of money? Is it how
you
much I actually
only
have?
have $100.
I'm bringing that.
Yeah,
I'll
bring
bring
the
a
whole
All
whole
right. So then,
100.
what are you gonna spend the money on?
Prostitutes?
Potato sacks.
Potato sacks.
Prostitutes. Blow.
Potatoes to toots.
Oh,
Potatoes.
potato.
Yeah, they're a colony that only runs on potatoes for energy.
All right, Nick, you got your
Probably
answer?
All right. So what was the question again?
If
We should
you-
just snip this.
So,
we honestly
sure.
should just...
Oh, Jeffrey's making. Oh, and there it is.
All right.
Honestly.
Talking
What
snip.
was the question again?
So if you were put on an island and you only had $100, and this is the same potato sack island, what would you spend your money on?
There's nothing even to buy.
Yes.
That's not.
Is this it's still Nick's soundboard? No.
It's still,
Sense does no matter.
Senses.
That's not what he said, is it?
That is
Oh, yeah.
Money doesn't matter.
Senses no matter.
Yes.
No.
you went, no.
Fuck this cord. Ah.
All right.
So
gone.
yeah, if you guys are such a fan, you guys can make us a soundboard. And
Oh.
Oh, okay, ready? We'll go around the room and I'll do a clip.
All right.
You
Okay.
give them one thing you want on your soundboard.
All right. So
fuck.
is it my? I'm going.
Yeah, that's it. The
No,
cough.
no. Wait, I need the space. Yes, I need the dead space. Ready?
Oh, if you want an island.
Oh my god.
No, no, I
Get $100 on a foreign island.
Okay. Okay, I'm done. Oof.
I gotta do that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I gotta do my.
This is your turn, yeah.
All right,
Okay, ready?
calm down. Take a breather. In and out. In and out, baby.
Ready. Chris, look that up.
That's Lucas's soundboard.
That's my soundboard. Okay, thanks, guys. Jeff.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Fuck off.
All right. Nick,
No more mic for you, Jeff.
Nick, it's your turn.
Motherfucker. Add that to the soundboard. That's number 4.
Number 4. Cameron's turn.
Jeff is extra hungry today.
If we don't
If
if we don't sin, Jesus died for nothing.
Oh, that's on the soundboard.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
soundboard clip.
John.
We need a clip of you going, ah, yes.
Get it on my Instagram at Young
We gotta
Yo,
get
give me a-
John
John's
give me a
turn.
life.
make like a
John's
tree
turn.
and
John's
fuck
turn.
off.
John's turn.
Make like a tree and fuck off.
All right, my turn again.
Okay,
My turn
Ricky.
again. My turn. Ready? My catchphrase, okay?
Wait, we're going again?
We're going again. Catchphrase. As one does. All right. Thank you. Oh. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, I got one. I got
That's
one.
on the soundboard.
That's on the soundboard, right?
Send it to me, Richard. Send it to me. I got one.
John's got one. What are we even talking about? I don't even
It's the soundboard.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
an Easter
wait.
egg. That's another
Watch
Easter
the
egg
mic.
right there.
Can we be quiet? It sounds so well in my ears.
Like, not
My
really.
ears.
All right. Who's next?
I just want to say, everybody, subscribe to Ramuski Studios.
Oh
Add that
my
to the
God.
soundboard.
No.
Not
Add that to
Don't
the
put that on the soundboard, people, please. All right,
I'll do an actual
Jeff has
soundboard.
another one.
What are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. that's
One more. We were looking for 2 fucks all weekend and we couldn't find a single one to give ya.
Alright, that's good.
Add that to the soundboard.
The ducks are just for the taking one at the pond.
I will. So, new topic here, John. Or Cameron, you go
Topic?
ahead.
Nah, new topic.
Okay, yeah. So, the other day I found out, you guys know like the ducks at the park and shit, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like ducks at park, right?
Yes.
You guys know, I just found out they were free. You can just take them.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't want me to know, but once I found out, man,
Who's they?
But you fucking take them and eat them?
Ducks or wild ducks.
I mean,
They can go wherever they
they're
want.
free.
They just
You can just take them. I've been paying for ducks my whole life. And
sell them on the market. The ducks.
The
Park
ducks.
ducks.
So, one new topic. So I'm thinking, if I took you on a
Craziest
desert
thing you've
island.
ever done. Craziest
Craziest
thing.
I did alle. So I had alle $100.
One time I went to a potato sack island with $100.
No, John, what was your topic that you said?
Craziest thing you've ever done.
Craziest thing I've ever done? Peed with my pants down.
Like
all the way down.
I usually pee with my pants on.
Yo,
Pass me the
when I
mic.
was in 6th grade, there was like a 4th grader in the bathroom, and I walked in, and he had his pants all the way down, pissing in the urinal. And I'm like,
That's the craziest thing that's happened in your life.
bro,
Is
hide
some
your
kid.
butt cheeks, man.
Some
Craziest
kid
thing in
with
your life
his
was some
ass.
fucking retard with his pants all the way down, taking a piss.
No, he was just sitting there rocking a piss, like he was doing
Dude,
like,
there's
he
like
was tap
grade
dancing and
nines
everything.
You know what that
do
reminds
shit
me
at my
of?
school.
Remember that one time we walked into the washroom and there was a kid. We were trying to fucking take a piss, but we didn't want to sit beside him and take the piss. And we're standing behind him for like fucking 3 minutes
You
while
weren't
this
there.
guy was pissing. Yeah,
You
I
weren't
was.
there,
I was
you
right
were.
beside you. I was
Those
trying
were
to
the
take a
ones
piss
with
with you.
Oh, yeah. No, but there was a kid one time standing in the bathroom, and he was just using the urinal for 10 minutes. He was reading a book on the urinal.
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy!
I remember. I was like, "Hey, can I take a piss now?" And he's like, and there was one next to him. He's like, "You could have done that all along on the one next to me." I'm like, man.
Bro, yesterday during class, I went to the bathroom. I was gonna go take a piss. There was some dude taking a shit. Like, respect for that, first of all. If you have the balls to shit at school, but he was just stinking the whole room up. He was constantly fucking farting and shit.
I mean, that's
It
because
smelled
the
nasty in
bathrooms
there.
are not meant for vaping. They're actually meant for shitting. It's like while you're vaping, yeah. You wanna know something?
do I sound
It's
better
gonna
from
fucking.
here?
It's gonna smell like poo poo in there because people are taking a fat poo poo in the stall beside you.
Do I sound better from here? Oh yeah, that's not bad.
It's honestly disgusting. People take shits in the cocaine rooms, dude.
The cocaine rooms. What do you fucking snort the
All right,
cocaine
we
off the
should go
bottom
back
of
to
the urinal?
topic. What's the
Hold on, I
craziest thing
had
you've
one
ever
in my
done?
mind.
Jeff,
Who's going first? I say we just do craziest thing you ever done first.
craziest
I was
thing-
at a canyon before, and there was like a huge thing where you can jump in. It was like a cave, and you could
The
people could
grotto.
swim in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there was a hole that went from the cave out into like the water, and I swam, and I had to hold in my breath for like a minute to get to the other side of that. I think that was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
That's it.
If you were in the moment, I was fucking scared. I was like about to gasp for air in the water. It was crazy.
I love water, but water just scares me, dude. Like the ocean.
Ooh, the water.
No, but like the ocean is scary because like you don't even know what's down.
This was something disgusting that happened to me once. I was in Detroit. I was watching a hockey game. It was Detroit
Classic
Detroit Red Wings. and-
Chinese phone guy.
No, that was the airport. I'll tell that later. But so I went to the bathroom. I had to take a piss. And when I was gonna wash my hands, the sink water was just yellow. It was like yellow and black. I was like, oh my god.
Speaking of that, bring up the guy on the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
phone when he's taking a piss.
Fucking in an airport, Chinese dude taking a piss at the urinal, drops his phone inside the urinal. And he just picks it up immediately. It's like covered in water and piss. Puts it right back up to his ear and he goes, toilet, drop my phone in toilet. So he screamed it to whoever he was talking to.
Cold yellow, drop my phone.
Cameron, I remember one time you were trying to tell me a story about how you were like on the airplane, and we were at like a dinner table with our moms there. They're like, "Bro, I watched a seagull was flying. All of a sudden, started fucking diving, beak down beside the window. For some reason, we just started dying laughing about this fucking
Yeah, because I
bird
saw a
going
bird just like
flying down
to the ground.
What the fuck? Jeffrey, what do you think about that?
No, man.
Jeffrey, what's your thoughts on that?
I think the craziest thing. Oh shit, I had it too.
You just want to go to me? So you can
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. I don't know.
I don't
do a lot of crazy
know.
stuff. Jeff has it.
I got it. So, this summer, as most of you know, I went on vacation in Brazil.
Yeah, I'll open that.
On the way back from Miami, we'll call the guy who got in trouble Leo, and I was better buddies with his younger brother Marcos, around my age.
Patreon.
So, basically, we were there. We got to Miami, and Leo, the older brother, the troublemaker of the two, who is definitely not named Marcos, had failed the primary security check for us to get from Miami to our gate to go to Toronto. And so we spent 3 hours waiting for Marcos to get all these questionnaires and tests done. And he was like this close from getting arrested. And it was just crazy because, Marcos and I were the two idiots while Leo was getting in trouble. He's going to come on the podcast and they're going to be like, you a fucking shithead. Yeah, we almost got arrested in Miami and missed our flight home.
Wait, for what exactly again?
It's coming home from Brazil.
Just from
That's
the
literally all.
We almost got arrested for that shit, dude. We were there. It's crazier than fucking seeing a kid piss in a urinal when you're in grade 6c.
That wasn't the craziest thing. That was.
That's what you.
No, he was just talking about something else. The craziest thing I've ever
kids,
done.
cheeks out, pissing in the fucking.
Double cheek dump on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh my god.
Craziest thing I've ever done. I got chased by some crazy dude after I ding dong.
Ding dong, ditch the house with Nathan Holtower and Leo.
Yes, sir. It was pretty scary.
Bro, I
That
remember,
reminded me. You go first.
I remember what we used to always do in my friend's old apartment building. We used to just like 9-door houses and then run down the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love 9-dooring people.
I didn't call
Yeah.
Nicky Nine Door.
Yeah. Dude, I once did that. I
Pretty
once did that
close.
to. Okay, so I had like a best friend. My old complex was like some little black
What was
kid.
the name?
Tabori.
It wasn't too boring. Let me smell your pocket. Anyways. So there's a little black kid I used to hang out with. That was in the same complex. And we used to play basketball. And it's fucking. Stop fucking doing ASMR while I'm trying to. I'm having to speak. Get that shit! Okay.
Or continue.
Something about Tabori at a complex or something.
Sure, Tabori. We're gonna name him Tabori because I don't even remember his name. Anyways, so we used to play basketball in front of his house, and then we'd have like a couple of people. We called like one kid, the black used to call fucking white chocolate. He was like some tall white like kid with glasses. Like, but anyways. We used to ding dong ditch him all the time. One day he got so mad because he was older than us. He got so mad he fucking ran after us. We were running up the fucking complex. We run up and there's fucking shit right on the ground. He grabs Tabori, throws him onto the fucking shit, and I just fucking book it.
Oh, yeah, actually called him Tabori, huh?
Wait. Hold on.
So
What?
white
That was
chocolate
really
through
ding-
Taborian shit.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying, dude.
Alright, Cameron, you haven't said anything.
I did the Chinese dude.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes.
Of course. Alright, next up. What were you talking about when... Because then John said something, and then you said, oh, what about this? And then John said, no, let's keep going with this craziest thing. You had something in your head. Oh, I have one. Biggest fear.
Biggest fear? I just don't like heights. It's nothing.
Honestly, being surrounded by a bunch of baby sea turtles, you could only fight them off for so fucking long before they just
That's
take you
Cameron's
down.
biggest fear,
The
right?
biggest fear is
Baby
being
sea
eaten
turtles.
by sea turtles.
Heights are scary.
Heights are scary. Only because you could just.
No, actually,
Fall.
new scariest thing.
I don't know what I'm scared of.
I have nightmares about this. What if McDonald's swaps to paper straws? Paper straws are fucking nasty.
That's scary. Now that is what I'm scared of. I'm scared of
No,
straws.
for real.
I actually don't know what I'm
No,
afraid
for
of. I don't
boogeyman!
literally, I don't get afraid of anything anymore.
Oh, boogeyman!
Oh look, zombie boy.
Who dropped something?
It's me.
Alright. Nick, you have to be afraid of something.
Like, what's not maybe not your greatest fear then? What's a fear that you know?
I mean, I'm afraid to fail things. You know, like
How many courses
fail
you failed?
life.
How many courses you failed?
No, fail life, not fail school.
No,
I
answer
don't
my
give a
question. Answer my
shit.
question.
Probably like 4 or
If you
5.
fail school, you failed life.
Continue. But that's what produced that fear. Is that I might fail high school in general. But I won't because I'm just gonna go for Super 12 and do it.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Mine, I think, it's being alone.
Yeah,
True.
sad.
That's
Like,
actually
my only.
another-
That's my only like personal fear.
Bro, I don't want to be like.
Heights
a
I'm okay with,
34-year-old
spiders I'm
man
okay with,
living in his
lightning, all that
apartment,
shit.
True.
It's just
sitting
like
on
I'm
a
just scared of
fucking
not
gaming
having
chair
someone
watching
there,
TV being like,
whether
yeah,
it be a
this is
friend
fun.
or a girlfriend or a parent or whatever. Just having nobody left and
Yes.
being eternally sad.
Yes.
With no hope to move on from that point forward.
You know what?
You're making the
This is
test
why I'm
sad.
saying we need the yes button. The button, it's a red button.
Yes.
You click it, it goes
We
yes.
just had a pretty emotional.
Yes.
We just had a pretty emotional scene go on, and all you want is the.
Oh wait, hold on.
Red.
No, what if we got like one of those buttons that you can talk into and play, or like even like a card? And we say yes. I mean, what if a card? That's way cheaper than getting a yes button. One of those gift cards you
But
can
those
like,
things-
happy birthday, granddaughter. Is like yes.
Yeah, open up the fucking card. It's a happy birthday from Grammy.
Yes.
There's a little piece of tape where there was a $10 bill hanging. You open up the card. Yes. That reminds me of something like when I was younger. I watched. Have you guys ever seen Igor?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Happy
Yes.
birthday. He opens it up.
Yeah, he opens up the
His
gift
fucking
card.
head.
It says "Happy birthday from your like your love truly" or something. He opens it up. It a fucking shotgun blast blows up in his fucking stomach. He's like cards these days.
I haven't seen that.
Let me get it.
What is Igor? What's Igor about again?
It's like some Frankenstein guy with like a bunch.
Is it a cartoon?
A brain. Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
An
I
old
think I've
movie.
seen it, but I don't remember. It's so
It's
old.
like
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
No, Igor.
I think that's what we're watching tonight, boys. We're watching some fucking
Igor.
Igor
That's a
tonight,
good
dude.
movie. Is it on Disney Plus?
Maybe I don't know. I don't think it's made by Disney because it was made by like Frankenweenie and all that
Oh.
fucked shit, dude.
What
Like
do you-
Paranorman, like Paranorman type
Who's
shit.
that? Who's that? The animator. What's his name?
What do you mean?
Like the guy that did Frankie.
Mario Lazuski.
Actually?
No.
Who that did Frankenweenie and the Zombie Bride one,
Yeah, that was another one.
or
No.
the Christmas or Nightmare Before Christmas. Who's that?
I was never really
I found-
into
Chris, look that up.
Oh fuck. And
It's
someone
John
needs to-
Strong.
Nope.
John
Now I'm
Strong.
on oversimplifying.
What are we doing?
Fuck.
Hello?
Hold
Camera?
on.
Look, he found it. Let's listen to it. Turn it all the way
Turn it
up.
up.
All right.
Turn it up.
Yeah, here it is.
Put it near the mic. Oh.
Happy Mother's Day. See? That's what I'm talking about. Simple, elegant, classic.
Happy Mother's Day.
Simple, elegant plastic. He fucking blew his head
It's a
open.
classic.
Yeah, he said classic.
Oh.
Plastic.
Plastic.
John, what's going on over there, buddy?
John, you okay?
He puts his thumb
He's,
up and shakes his hand.
He's sniffing his finger or something.
John's wrist is up his ass. I can confirm.
John, get
What?
that out of there.
What the-
Was that the voice?
Yo, can I have a lifesaver gummy?
My
My life needs a
Can I have a
saving.
lifesaver gummy,
My life
Jeff?
needs a saving.
Thank you. Oh, no, you got me there.
I'm just letting you guys know right now we're bribing Jeffrey for
Jeffrey's
lifesaver
feeding
gummies.
the neighborhood right now.
Nom,
Ah,
nom, nom.
I came with you. Come on. You could bless him.
This one goes to John.
Hey.
You know what this man's just did?
They can't see us. I just remember.
That you can't see what he just did. Let me just explain what he did. He gave Lou some gummies.
It was a grape one.
Cameron some gummies.
Hey,
But
gummy.
he looks at me and John and says, "Here, I'll give you one." He takes it out. He puts it in our hand. Takes it out of our hand and eats it.
Shut up! You guys don't know shit about me!
Oh, here comes angsty teen again.
And eats it.
Hello, everybody. Jeffrey is eating Humpty Dumpty's party mix.
Everybody, please check out Humpty Dumpty's Party Mix. 5% off if you use code GENTS.
We don't have a sponsorship.
That's cap, but it's okay.
We don't have a sponsorship.
No cap fam, no cap.
No cup bum, no cup, no cup bum. Okay. So this is what, second episode,
Second episode, here we go.
but we're on the first day still. Because Cameron's here, and Cameron's gonna go back to his homeland down in.
Yeah, we
I'm
had to fly
booked
him
in.
out.
This is basically like a 2-part episode, except the second part's gonna be released later on.
In the
And
next,
well,
This
in the
is the
next
second
week.
it's
episode.
released now to you guys, but what are we
When
talking
you
about?
guys
A week
see
back?
this, it might be, if I pull out my calendar, probably Wednesday the 19th.
Hello, future people.
Hi, future people. Jeffrey's here. Hi, Jeffrey.
Isn't that weird to think?
What's weird to think?
We're speaking to the future.
Hi, future. We're old.
The future's not speaking back.
Future ain't
Whoa.
speaking
I mean,
back.
the future could
Bro.
speak back if they write in the comments on our YouTube channel at Jensen10s or in our
Comment,
Twitter.
like, subscribe, everything.
Check it
Boom.
out. Boom. Check out the Twitter.
Bumbleclap.
Okay. Thank you.
Check out the Spotify and
Spotify,
Apple
Apple
Podcasts.
Music,
Oh, yeah.
podcasts.
iTunes.
Everywhere. iTunes. We got Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. We got
Google Drive.
A lot more than we should.
we have a Discord.
We got a
Forgot to say that
Tumblr.
on
We got a
that.
Tumblr. Make sure to check
Oh,
that
we got a
out.
Discord.
adding our Discord.
Tumblr.
And in the first episode, you guys can check. It'll be in this episode as well. We can add the Discord.
We have a Discord.
Yes.
We'll figure out the whole mumbo
whole
jumbo. Jeff is eating chips.
He's being
Make
really
no,
fucking
make no.
stingy with
There's a
them.
cockfight over chips right now.
Jeff, I'm the host.
I stole chips from Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Jeff, I drove an hour here.
Yeah, come on.
You drove?
We flew him out.
Yeah, he drove. He
I
drove
drove.
with his.
Mom drove.
He drove with his pinky toes.
Your mom was tired. We had you driven out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that was a really good chip.
Don't smoke crack.
Don't do it.
Don't ever do it.
Don't ever do it.
You wanna know why I know this?
Why?
Because old Papa Roach once told me,
Okay.
don't do it.
No, why
He
not?
just said, "Don't do it."
He said, don't do it. He didn't
I'm
say
thinking of trying crack, and he just comes up. He's like, "Don't do it."
No,
Walks away.
no, just one day he walked up to me. I was just on my phone. He said, don't do it.
You're like,
And
"Don't
you know
do
what?
what?"
He didn't even say crack. But I knew. Don't do crack.
The fuck does that even mean? You could have said, "Don't do it." You could have been like, public masturbating. He's just like, "Don't do it."
Why would you not
You know,
do
this is
that?
supposed to be motivational, John.
Right?
Public
This
masturbation.
is supposed to be motivational. To not smoke crack.
Don't do
You
it.
know what? You know what?
But you saying that now, I think people are
Jensen
gonna
10
smoke crack.
supportive information. Fact number 1: Don't do it.
Do not do it. Quote Jensen Tens.
Let me tell you here, guys. You'd be a real goof if you did it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't
Make
do
a
it.
T-shirt. That's
Don't
on the
do it.
merch. Don't do it. And then
You
on
know
the
how
back it's a
the one
tent.
guy said, "Just do it." Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
do it. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Not funny.
Didn't
Didn't laugh.
You won't be laughing.
Well, that was a fun minute of saying don't do it.
Thank you for that, John.
Don't do it, boys. So, we got any other topics for today? See, we need to hold the whole topic out. We're gonna have a debate.
Debate.
I think the best chip flavor is sweet chili heat Doritos.
Dill
Prove
pickle.
Okay,
me wrong.
Dill
I'm on
pickle.
your side. I'm on your side here. That's my
Okay.
favorite.
Chili
But
heat are my favorite
sun chips.
Doritos.
Like, are they your favorite chip?
Listen to me.
My favorite chip is
Name a
tie
bag of
between-
chips you could sit down and eat without having a drink of anything.
Sweet
Sun
chili heat
chips.
Doritos.
Sun
You can't do sweet chili.
Sun
heat.
chips.
I
as
can.
well.
I definitely.
You
can.
like sun
It
chips?
wouldn't be
Sour
any
cream
chips
and
because there's
onion
salt on
Doritos.
it. No
My
matter what
favorite
chip
chips
you
of all
eat.
time
Without having a
sour
drink
cream and
halfway
onion
through because it's
Doritos.
spicy.
He likes sour cream and onion.
Salt and
Doritos.
vinegar.
Oh,
Lou has to drink water.
all dressed ruffles.
Salt and vinegar.
But
Ketchup
second
chips.
place, sun chips. Sun chips are so fucking good.
Sun chips are
Ketchup
bomb,
chips, you don't have to,
dude.
like,
Eat
stop and
sun
drink
chips
it.
at Jensen 10.
Sun chips? Nah.
You know what?
Discount code.
Discount code.
Discount
Or
code.
put in Jens R10th 1 2 3 and you get sun chip 1 cent off. So you want to save that cent?
Yo.
You can go get a bubble gum.
On the real though, sun chips. If you wanna be
Come
a sponsor, let us
dude,
know.
please.
Yeah, please.
We need
Our
sponsors.
DMs are open, baby.
Jensen
Oh, yeah.
10's sunflower sun chip edition.
Oh, imagine we're a flavor.
Well, we're a flavored.
The
And it's
the
just
10th
sweaty
flavor.
boy.
Oh,
Intense.
oh no.
No, you know what it's gonna be? The tent sauce. We're gonna have a sauce. It's gonna be like
Secret
ketchup.
sauce, and it's just tent.
It's
like
we
bourbon.
what we
Mopping up
do is we
before the
gather
tent
the tent and we
cinnamon
squeeze it into a pulp, and it turns into liquid, and then you drink
No.
I mean, you
Just
put
stop
your
talking.
No,
Jensen
you get a
tent sauce
humidifier
on
in
the
here
hot dog.
to make it really steamy, alright? And all the tent juices that come from the walls, you scrape it off into a cup. And then you, and then you put that on your chips. Tent
All right,
juices.
this is getting fucked. Like I can't even.
Yeah,
listen to
no.
this.
Tent juices.
Tent juices.
No, but we're still in a debate. Tell me why sweet chili heat Doritos are not the best flavored Doritos.
These are not.
No, they're the best Doritos.
Well, I mean flavored chip ever.
No.
Speaking of chips, Jeffrey, put that fucking bag away. Fucking. Everybody's gonna
I'm
hear.
hungry. I can't hear it on the headphones, so it's
Did we even introduce
Okay,
who we
okay.
had here in the tent today?
Yeah, I think. No, I think I just
No,
said
I don't
Jeff
think
and we
we
got
did.
off topic.
This time.
We got the whole crew once again. We got Lucas, we got
Hello.
Jeff, we got Nick, we got myself, Cameron, and we got Jonathan over here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
That's
this
that.
one this one hits different for the boys in the tent, you know, because we're getting controversial here. I think
Is Illuminati real?
no. I
Yes.
think
No.
It's a
There
very
it is.
hot button topic in the tent.
Okay.
Circle
I think that Rice Krispies is the best cereal I've ever.
Incorrect.
Flavor.
Cinnamon
Ever
Toast
choose
Crunch.
False.
Yep.
Cinnamon Toast
Cameron
Crunch
said
is
it.
the best.
Sour
Cameron
Patch
said it.
Kids cereal.
What?
Oh,
No,
so
it's
like
disgusting.
What the fuck cereal?
No, honestly,
I like
Frosted Flakes. Like that's best.
You guys know the
Frosted
knockoff.
Flakes,
and Fruit
I,
Loops.
You guys know the knockoff Rice Krispies, right?
Crispy rice.
So you know the knockoffs of the knockoffs?
Yeah.
I like
Rice.
those. I just eat straight wheat.
Just rice and milk.
It's
I
just
put
rice.
Dorito bag in bowl and put Mountain Dew and drink cereal like that.
No.
I play
Where's my
Call of
Mountain
Duty.
Dew?
Okay, if you guys
There's
want to
Freddy
get
Bread.
really controversial, here, I got a question. Would cereal be considered a soup?
I had
No.
this. No, I said cereal is a salad because it's a combination of different.
fuck?
A combination of different objects. This is what someone told me the definition was, and I'm like, technically, cereal is a salad. Then it's a different selection and combinations of things you put in a bowl and you eat with the utensil.
Salad is cereal.
Cereal is salad.
Cereal is soup.
That's
Yeah, it's cereal soup.
Everything is soup.
Everything is soup. Jeff is.
what is hummus?
What is Jeff doing?
Hummus is
But what if you put a bowl of hummus
Bro, I remember.
That's just a bowl.
I got a
Guacamole in a
and then
bowl
you
is
mix
soup.
carrots into it?
I got
Boom.
a funny
Salad.
story about hummus. There was this like big daycare center I went to when I was like 4 years old, and I remember during lunchtime they'd always bring out like snack trays, and I remember they'd always, well, not always. There was this one time they brought out a big tub of hummus, and my dumbass thought it was ice cream. I got the whole table hyped. We were all like, we're gonna have some ice cream. We all fucking ate that. Oh, it was nasty.
Speaking of elementary school, one time I walked
Yeah, Nick's
into
not a lot of them.
no, one time I walked into the washroom, and on the ground in front of the stall when I went to St. Elizabeth was written "help" and shit, and I swear to God, there was literally "help" on the ground written in somebody's ass juice.
Dude, I fucking, at my school, I walked into the bathroom, it was last year. There was just a turd sitting on the fucking floor in the middle. It
Yo.
smelled
One
fucking horrible.
does.
I mean, you did take a poop in the shower at
Craziest-
the fucking trailer.
What do you guys think of this? Craziest elementary school experience, or like middle school, whatever it's called.
We got, well,
One-
middle school's American. For
Yeah,
us,
so
it's
like,
just elementary.
so yeah,
JK,
before high
right?
school memory, and you're
Alright.
at the other school.
One time I was in fifth grade. I was in Owen's class, and we just played a game of like Silent Ball or something, and he won. And I was like congratulating him. I'm like, yo, dog, good job winning that Silent Ball game in class, bro. And then I you know when people grab their Gatorade bottles and they'd squeeze it and the water would splash right in their face? I did that. And a huge blob of water went directly in Owen's eye. So he takes my water bottle and just fucking squeezes it on my shirt. And I'm soaking wet. And I'm like, my bad, dude. And he just had this stale face of just Terminator, just like ready to murder.
Was he actually?
Rob.
Okay,
He looked so mad.
I have such a bad fucking memory. So, in my elementary school, we used to have like the Pancake Tuesday, like once a year or whatever, right? This was in grade 7, I think, maybe 6. It was probably 7, but they made these like whole wheat pancakes, right?
Okay.
And about an hour later, about 25% of the school had violent diarrhea. The bathrooms were like full. I've never shat in school. This was the only time in my life I shat in school, and it was 3 times in one day. I don't know what the fuck were in those pancakes. It wasn't right. It wasn't right.
I make my pancakes really nice.
Yo, back in elementary school, I used to like fucking see like creepy shit all the time, right?
What's your craziest experience, bro?
So this is kind of like supernatural kind of thing, right?
Ooh.
So, I usually have sleep paralysis a lot, and I had it when I was younger. And I'd see a lot of like weird shit. Well, it wasn't always creepy. Like one time I literally saw a Lego guy go, "Hey!" and I fucking snapped out of it. Like I'm.
Lego guys from the commercial.
Yes.
Hey!
There's a man in the river.
And it's funny that's a meme now. Like this. Fucking...
Yo, you should tell the Chicken McBucklington story.
Oh yeah, dude. One time I had sleep paralysis and I had a dream about like how Cameron's fish died or something. Okay. And they put the fucking his fish in like a paper shredder or something in my dream. And I woke up to the dream from Cameron saying like, "What's that behind you?" And I wake up and a chicken popped up from the side of my bed, and it's because my parents were listening to Robot Chicken at the time, like while in the other room.
That's not how the story went.
No, because because you told me.
You said that you said Chicken McBucklington because it was written on a wall, and then there was just like this creepy ass chicken chasing you in your dream.
I never said it chased me. It just popped up in my bed.
Chicken McBucklington?
Yeah, dude. But anyways, that wasn't what I was gonna say. The other one was more creepy. So I was laying in bed, and my bro, you know that fucking reminds me of that thing where it's like, yes, my mom passed away the other day, and the guy clicks the button, confetti pops up on the fucking stage.
Like, you press this whenever you find the right time in the story. He's like, so we're struggling from the loss of my mom. Woo!
Anyway, so I was laying in bed. I was looking towards my door, and like when you have sleep paralysis, you can't move. So like I already knew I was in sleep paralysis, but the door opened, and you know like that SCP where it's like a plague doctor.
Yeah, 049.
So I was playing SCP that night with Cameron. No, he was literally reading to me some of the SCP things that night. Like right after that kind of spooked me out. I was going to bed. I wake up in the middle of the night to that, and I fucking shit my pants. I didn't actually shit my pants, but I was so scared, dude.
I fucking love SCP.
Yo. Have you ever had a supernatural event, Lucas?
I don't think sleep paralysis is supernatural, but
I don't know.
Well, I've seen. Right. Remember that one time I Snapchatted you and there's a fucking face in my background?
Yeah, I photoshopped that in.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No,
I can show you the folder.
It's saved. I have it saved from the actual snap, and it's still there.
Yeah, I took the snap. What I did was I just put in.
Log into my snap.
So I brightened up the image, and then I photoshopped it.
This guy's trying to act.
I'm not joking. When I go home, I'll fucking screen share and show you what I did.
Yeah, but I have the original image, and it's still in the original image, is what I'm saying.
Right.
I've had sleep paralysis once, but like, I'd never had like a paranormal activity happen. But like, my sleep paralysis demon was the Vulture, like from Spider-Man, but like he's like the bald one, not the Homecoming one. And he was standing, on my like drawer, just like this. And I could see his huge wings, and it was actually super scary because
it's the Mothman.
It's the Mothman, and I almost pooed myself.
Jeffrey, have you seen anything spooky in your life?
When Daddy drank the angry juice.
I was pretty bad.
No, I got one. It was a sleep paralysis one. This happened like a year ago. I just like woke up in the middle of the night and there was like a squirrel climbing on my wall. Yeah.
You're sure a squirrel just didn't get in your
And
house.
you could hear it like walking and everything and went on the roof. Then like it just stopped.
Yeah, you just hear walking. It's like a squirrel ran up outside the window.
Yo,
and then it just turns into Santa Claus with just huge pounding feet on your roof.
Anthony told me one where he woke up and he was looking at the roof and all of a sudden like a big black thing like jumped onto him. And when he snapped it up, he hit under the covers. But like it was so fast, there's a black figure just jumped at him, and then he was under the covers and it was fine. That's pretty creepy. What about you, Cameron?
What?
Anything creepy ever happened to you?
Not really. I mean, when we were at that campground that one time, I remember you had sleep paralysis because your dad was talking about how you were just mooing in your sleep.
Yeah. Have you guys ever played The Forest on PC? Have you guys ever played The Forest?
I
woke up
on YouTube.
And in my tent was a leg monster from The Forest. Yeah.
What?
And I fucking like yelled, and they thought I was making a moose sound.
Moo!
Those are fucking cows.
Wait, so you've never had anything creepy happen to you in your life? I remember one time when you were a kid, you were like taking a shit or something.
Oh yeah, and I heard something say "hey," and I ran out of the bathroom
Yes,
with my
you said
pants
you
all
said
the
you
way
heard
down
somebody
still.
say, "Hey, what are you doing?" or
It's a
something
Lego
like that.
man. Hey!
And then he fucking ran to the washroom.
Let's go.
No, stop this. My sister thinks our house is haunted. Which I
She
think
does.
is, well, yeah, but it made me super, super paranoid. Because, like, as a kid, I used to grow up and she'd wake up every night and she would be like, Mom. I think there's something downstairs, blah, 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 blah. Like, because she heard the furnace turn on. And it goes into a whole 10-minute investigation about what was that noise. And now, after she left to move out, thank you, Jeff. She left me with the scared thoughts of my house being haunted. Thank you, boys.
That was a good story.
No.
Is that the only creepy thing that's ever happened to you, John? Is a squirrel running up your wall?
Basically, yes. Yeah, man, it was a scary squirrel, man. Like, it had a
Has
had a
anything
tattoo on
like
its arm and
made
everything.
you scared before? Like your heart was racing. The day that your heart was racing.
I had this one dream once. So there was
A dream.
we were at school, and this was like a nightmare. It was a weird ass dream, and we were on the schoolyard, so it was like recess or whatever, and there was a fucking tornado that came out of nowhere, and I fell down the hill, and I couldn't get back up. Like I literally could. I tried to stand up, I just slipped and fall, and the tornado came right at me. I just died. And the dream ended. I don't know.
Dude, I once had a dream, and it was like the same dream. It was one time I had I had a camp with Cameron, and he used to tell me like shit. He would tell me like scary shit all the time. And then one time he told me about this dream he had about how he was like floating around the house and he saw himself in third person. And like that same day, I went to bed and I had that dream, but it was in my house and it was me floating. It was like I was like, what the fuck? What are the odds of that?
I've had some terrifying fucking dreams.
Like what?
Like, this one actually happened a few nights ago. So, I was just sleeping on the couch in my living room. And, in the dream, I could see myself sleeping on the couch in the living room. And I was, like, walking around. And there was just, like, fucking terrifying sound effects playing, like, songs I haven't heard since I was, like, 4 or 5, but they're all distorted and shit.
What the
And there
fuck?
was these, like, fucking demons everywhere just walking around my house. And then eventually, it just swapped location when I closed my eyes. And it reminded me of, like, you know, the map border from Rainbow Six Siege.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that, but, like, it was all abandoned. It was nighttime, and there was more of the creepy-ass fucking sounds and demons and shit. It was fucking terrifying.
That would be terrifying to
And
wake
no,
up from.
the most terrifying part was I was seeing, like, fucking the corpses of people I fucking know. So this dream was, like, terrifying me.
What the hell?
And then I woke up. I was, like, paranoid as shit when I woke up, but
Hockey
that was all
puck.
good.
Yes, thank you, Jeff.
Yo,
Thank you,
I
Jeff.
think this is a
Thanks,
spooky
Jeff.
vibe episode. What's the creepiest video you've ever seen? What's the name of it?
I don't know. Whenever I want to be scared, I just look up
Oh.
scary videos.
Wait, I
What's
got
the
one, I got one
best
real
horror
quick.
movie you guys ever
Hold on.
watched?
No.
There's
Think
one
about me
about
too.
when Club Penguin died.
Think about me too.
Club-
Where were you
Hey,
when
Club
I didn't
Penguin
like
is
Club
killed.
Penguin's dead. I was at home
No.
eating Dorito when phone rang. Club Penguin is killed. Oh no. No, the scariest movie I ever
Scariest
seen.
movie?
What's the best horror movie you've ever seen?
Cujo was fucking lit. You ever seen
Cujo was
Cujo?
terrifying.
I think
It was
I read.
terrifying and lit at the same time.
When I was a kid, Insidious scared the shit out of me, but like,
Oh, I remember that.
I think it's still okay. It's still a pretty good movie.
I don't know.
But like that's the only one that like actually like scared the fuck out of
The
me. when I was a
best
kid.
horror movie I've ever seen is The Thing in 1982. That movie, it's so fucking good. The characters are like not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like movies now, they're gonna be like, we're being chased, let's hide in the fucking closet, right? But they're in The Thing, they're like actually fucking smart. They know what they're doing and shit.
Wow. The Shining.
Oh, so that was pretty good too.
Pretty, you know.
Yeah.
Despicable Me too.
Now that's a horrifying movie. Have you seen those minions?
Terrifying.
Have you seen those minions, bro?
One's got one eye, and the other one right beside him's got two. You never know what's going on.
Banana.
Banana.
Chicken
What if-
Little.
What if their
That was
lang-
horrifying.
What if their language like plots are destruction,
It does.
like the world's destruction? You never know because we're going.
Who are they gonna tell? Banana.
Yeah. I mean, they all work for the big nose man.
The Jew.
Gru. There's making a new Minions movie. It's called Rise of Gru.
There was
That
a
rise.
Gru.
The rise.
The
rise of
Honestly, what was your favorite Despicable Me? They made,
Girls.
Girls.
I like watching the
Minion
because there's so many more minions on
My
screen.
favorite one was like, we fly to the moon. I shrink the moon. I
first one.
sit on the toilet. Wait, what?
I sit on it.
That is also a meme because it was funny.
I will stuff you in the crust.
Ooh, why are you using the microphone like a gun?
It's a gun.
5:58. We got 15 minutes.
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, a 35-minute
So
episode. That's pretty good.
That's not. No, I meant like. Whatever. Fuck you going.
All right. So
Spooky.
spooky. I don't know.
No further comments.
No further comments, I guess.
No further comments.
Even
Let's
though
change the topic.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. I like spooky things. I like being
Favorite
creeped
meme.
out. My favorite thing to watch that I actually think is genuinely spooky is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
True.
That's like more
True.
eerie, I'd say.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely eerie, but I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it like looks cool. It's like a trip, you know?
I've also had a nightmare about that when I was younger. That's funny.
Do not hug me, mommy. I'm scared.
Yo, they're actually making like a series for that too.
Yeah, I know. And apparently Conan like paid for something. I forget what it's called.
I don't know.
One of the financial backers, I guess.
Have you seen their video that they made like before Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Where it's like
Yeah.
things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
But
I remember seeing that before.
it's so
Don't Hug
eerie,
Me,
but
I'm
I
Scared.
like that. But I also like Five Nights at Freddy's.
So like
just for that.
mysterious,
Like,
like,
not-
mysteriously weird things.
Not because like, oh my god, I love the animals, but no, I like.
Jeff hasn't said like anything this whole podcast. He's
Just
just
chips.
He's been just going, and eating fucking chips, dude.
I like things that have lore to it,
Yeah.
and that you have to find.
Well, can we make that a soundboard?
No, I think they had enough chance from just going. Are we doing more soundboard sounds?
No.
no.
I want
Just one. We need one from Lou.
I want one. Actually, Cameron only got one.
Yeah, Cameron too. Cameron, you can get
What's
a
the
sound.
catchphrase you have, Cameron?
Okay. What are we doing?
What you gotta do a catchphrase.
Good thing we're on track.
Catchphrase, Cameron.
Slap my nuts.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cameron. Wow.
I don't know.
I guess when he gets a girlfriend, he's gonna want her to slap
What?
his mouth.
Yes, thank you, Jeff. I don't have any more catchphrases, so we're just gonna do that one.
All right, his new catchphrase. How many more catchphrases?
Thank you. No.
No.
It's not John Wayne.
No.
Stop it! Why?
That was Andrea humping the bed.
Ah,
Shout out to Andrea.
shout out to Andrea. We
We
love
gotta do a Q&A.
Even though
with
you blocked
Andrea.
me, you're still always in my heart, Andrea.
All right, I have an idea.
Okay.
Now
think
I'm
in
eating
this,
chips.
I think in this podcast we should ask people to leave us questions, and on the next podcast
Yes.
we'll do a Q&A.
You guys should
That's a
leave
good
us
idea.
questions, and we'll check them out. We always read the comments because we get so excited to see people actually like our stuff. So if you leave comments, we'll definitely look at them.
Yeah, so drop a whole bunch of questions and we'll answer them on episode 3.
Episode 3, baby. We stopping here? Or we're gonna keep going?
We're
Hang
gonna
on.
keep going.
We got
more
time.
minutes.
We got
Couple more
time.
Time is money, friend.
Put that on soundboard.
Soundboard right now, boy.
Soundboard. Chris, look that up. Alright.
I feel like we're actually gonna have some guy named Chris like find our channel. He's like, oh, I beat the qualifications. My name's Chris.
We just meet some AV guy.
Did you know
Chris.
koalas don't count as bears?
Why are they called koala
False.
They don't meet.
Yeah, they're black
They
bears.
don't meet the qualifications.
No. Look at Jeffrey's even laughing over there. He's not even in the 10. He's laughing. Oh, welcome
Why
back,
aren't you in the
Jeffrey.
10?
Good
Wash my
man.
hands. Wash my hands.
Jeffrey's
Welcome
back.
That's who's
back,
back.
Jeffrey.
bears? Which bear is best?
False.
Panda.
Black bear.
Panda bear's the best.
False. Black bear.
Polar bear.
False.
Polar bear.
Panda's the best. You can't change my mind. Ever.
Build a bear.
Okay, you changed my mind.
A baby bear just waited.
You know what I think?
Care Bears.
I think we should get John to play some guitar.
You know what? Play some spoopy music.
Some spoopy. Do you know any spoopy music?
Oh fuck no, it's guitar.
All right, he's gonna play non-spoopy music on a spoopy day.
October 31st.
I think we need some Mexican Wonderwall after this.
Maybe some Wonderwall, yeah.
Yeah, let's get some Wonderwall.
No. This isn't Wonderwall.
I don't think.
Arriba!
Yeah!
Today is going to be the day.
I'm gonna bring it back to you. Bye now, homicidal wow.
Extra large falafel meal for two. Alright, guys.
Anyways, back on the topic.
That's your spooky stuff.
Don't smoke crack. Don't do it.
That was how we started it.
Don't do
Okay,
it.
wait.
Remember, guys, don't do it.
We don't have a keyboard in here right now, but I
Don't
got
do it.
GarageBand on my phone. Don't worry, I'll provide us with some spooky music.
Oh my god.
Alright, turn that off.
Come on.
Turn it
Take it
off.
away,
Take
bro.
it away.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it-
Get him out of here.
Alright, you want real spooky?
No, we
spooky
don't
music?
want.
It was real spoopy.
I knew it.
Fucking Pokemon.
That's scary.
Fucking Pokemans.
Shut up,
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I think that's enough of the music segment.
I agree. All right. Thank you for Cameron.
This is really salty.
Fuck.
Alright, salty chips. Let's add that to the topic. What do you guys think of salty chips?
New
Like,
soundboard
Good, they
sound.
dry the fuck out of
New
your mouth.
soundboard sound.
Like salt and vinegar chips, or like
Those are good.
chips.
or like actual salt, like just like straight up like regular chips that are
Salt
salty
pickle.
as shit.
No,
Salt
but
pickle.
Sour cream
Yeah.
and
just
onion.
straight up salt chips like classic.
Yeah.
You know, somehow, in some way, we went from talking about dreams to talking about salty chips.
That's all
Yeah,
I
I
have to
think
do.
that's
That's all
what-
I have to do is say, "Hey boys, new topic, guitars."
Everybody just starts talking about it. I think
Yeah.
that's why people like to
This
listen.
baby can
'cause
play
he
at
doesn't-
400 decibels.
Like, can you guys talk about
Yeah, topic change. John doesn't speak for 5.
No, I'm not.
Kidding, but he can speak through the guitar.
He's speaking through the guitar now. What, John? What is your yes note? All right, that means yes, and John, what is no? That's no. Okay, John.
Are you gay?
John.
Are you sure?
That was
That's
no,
3
3
notes.
times.
John.
It sounds like applause.
Will you sniff my pocket? Does that mean no?
And then you say no breath.
No, no, no.
Self-destruct.
No breath. No breath.
John, are you a simp?
Was that Cap?
No, no, no.
What's the yes note again?
No. Not much. It was just 3 notes.
If you hear the 3 notes, you just know it's a yes. All right, John. Now we gotta find another word. What is
Circumcision.
Pocahontas? That's Pocahontas. All right, John. What's your favorite movie? And that ends our 5 minutes of John talking through a guitar.
Thank you for listening to that. Alright.
Now that was spooky.
We lost John's soul. We got it back from the handsome devil that took it.
Yeah, he turned into a guitar, so we had.
Oh
We had to
god.
speak to-
Oh god.
It was a segment of an acoustic child.
An acoustic autistic child.
Obtuse child.
An obtuse autistic abusive
Okay. Alright.
autism.
Father.
Alright. A lover.
Lover. You know what I love? Pizza. Pizza's good.
Pizza
Tastes good.
Oh, can someone order pizza?
Yeah, we should.
Now that's some spooky music you got there going.
I don't think this is loud.
Alright, John. I said end the segment. I'm just fucking kidding.
Take your guitar away from John now.
Alright, wow. So tell me, what's your favorite song at the moment, boys?
Ooh, hold
Yes,
on.
microphone.
Jeff talking here.
Jeff
Want
talking
You in
here.
Your Eyes by Conway Twitty.
10 Freaky Girls by 21 Savage.
10 freaky girls.
On it,
I gotta go with.
I like the box
either
by Rodney
I think
Rich.
Blinding Lights by The Weeknd is my current favorite song.
Blinding Light.
Yeah, there you go.
Right now, it's stuck in my head, so I'm always fucking listening.
Oh,
to
actually,
it.
no, it's Skechers by Drip Report. That's mine.
20 Minutes by Lil Uzi
By
Vert.
Uzical.
That's
I
what
got
fucking
20
sucks.
minutes to take this shit and get the fucking work. That's what the song's
I like
about.
your Skechers, you like me, my Gucci shoes.
My Gucci shoes.
I'll buy you the purse only if you show me your boobs.
Hey, Lou.
I buy you
Copyrighted.
Skechers, you buy me too.
Nah. Alright, so no, tell me what's your favorite shoe brand.
Vans.
Tyrese.
Vans.
Kyrie, I like Nike, yeah, Kyrie's are mine too.
I'd
Vans all
say
the way.
I agree
I'm
with John on
rocking
the
the Kyrie
Vans.
five.
Off the wall.
Honestly, I like Jordans. Sorry, people.
Dude, Sugar just got me bouncing off the walls. That's why I like Vans, bro. Every guy named Kyle. Dude, I like Vans because my mom once said that girls drive Vans, dude. Like, it's so shit. Give me that fucking. God damn.
Alright, you think we should stop here? We stop here or we keep
I'm
on
having
going?
fun. No. Yeah.
All right, now let's just say what's going on right now. We
Currently,
got a couple of goons
we got
throwing a
couple of
bag
them.
around.
Throwing a bag. I got a bag.
This is nonsense.
Yes, it is.
Jeff, are you
How
correct?
dare he?
How dare who?
All right, guys. I ask.
I think we should end it here.
Why
Yeah,
do you
I think we should end it here. Actually, no, one more
Why?
question.
No. Why do you think these guys should subscribe to us?
We're
Uh,
the fucking best.
because you know what, when you're going to bed and you just want to have a nice little bedtime story about a bunch of random shit.
'Cause we're the only podcast in a tent.
Exactly.
We are.
We got
You know?
the tent. Snuggle up in the tent.
We got some wholesome chats.
Listen
Yeah.
to the Jensen Tens podcast.
Snuggle up in bed. Listen to us.
We don't care what you do to the podcast. You can do anything. You can
Jack
bang.
off to it.
You can just listen to it. You can just sit
Okay.
there and listen to it. Or you know what? You can pick your nose and you can watch it. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Take a shit and watch it, you know?
But I definitely do think you should subscribe.
Definitely.
Check out
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Instagram, Twitter, Patreon,
Twitter,
Reddit.
Patreon,
Spotify, Apple Music,
Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon.
Yeah.
And
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast, Patreon, Twitter.
Follow my Instagram,
Subscribe.
MonezLucas25.
Whoa, McSpo.
I said it. Follow me on Instagram, people. Come on, I don't care.
You just shut yourself out on Instagram.
Yeah, I did.
You just hit an all-time low, Lucas.
Nuh-uh. It's our. Why don't you guys do it?
Follow me on Instagram. Lana Rhodes.
Nick.Langell.
Lana Rhodes.
FBI.
Oh, it's the FBI.
Greta
Cameron doesn't
Thunberg.
want to shut himself out.
All right, Cameron's low key. He's out here low key.
Cameron doesn't
All right, anyways.
want the IRS back on.
Anyways,
The IRS can't know
goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you,
Nick,
everyone.
on the
Nick
next
hit him with the
episode.
signature.
Fuck you.